Okay, I'm going to do something I don't normally do here. I'm going to stream and record at the same time. This is Landing 101 in VR. Okay, now this is not that difficult. People are making it out to be more than it is. You need to change your views around so you can see what's going on. In the cockpit it's tough. There is no landing aids. But as you can see, we're above the ground. I don't know, not very far, but we're going to go in and we're just going to flat land it straight down. We're not going to have any trouble. Just don't get carried away on your thrusters. Alright, we're on the ground. Okay. Now, we're going to go through a hover mode a little bit. We're going to get off the ground. Right now, we are, whoops, crash is what we are. Nope, there we go. We are in hover mode. Now, I have dual joysticks, and I can do several things. I can still sweep left. I can sweep right. I can sweep up and down, even in still in hover mode. I can go forward. Now your acceleration will be great, make no mistake about it, when I'm using my throttles. I'm going forward, then I can go backwards. But I want to be aware of what's around me, or I will smack into rocks, I will smack into stations, I'll smack all kinds of things. Your hover mode will try to auto level you, and we are in hover mode. Okay, this ship is real drifty. Now, when you tilt your y-axis, your pitch, it will start moving on you. The more you tilt it, the more it'll take off. And you'll lose altitude as you're moving, as you can see, but you can settle it real easy. Same thing when you tilt her forward, she'll start going. And you can recover it all by yourself. You don't have to let it run. You just have to be aware of what your ship is doing. It's just that simple. People are making it harder than what it is. And as I said, we can change our attitude. Let's get it out there, and then we'll just get enough attitude. If you get too high, I don't know what the distance is when you drop out of hover mode. But we're moving now. Keep an eye on it. Don't let it plow you into the ground. All you have to do, you can go up thrust. If you're getting too close to the ground, you can up thrust it, even though you're in hover mode. The more you tilt, the faster your movement's going to be, and you can compensate with your thrusters, up and down. Same thing in reverse. Get too close to the ground, don't be forced, you can give it a little up thrust, get where you want to go. It'll, level it back out. Just don't make it harder than what it is. People are too heavy on their controls. Now, I did have to extend the dead zone on my left joystick because I had throttled too soon and it was really jumping forward quickly. Which is not a good thing. But it's really not that hard. Just got to have patience. I have no idea what it would be like on a mouse and keyboard. I don't play that way. I have no desire to check it out for everybody. I know that's shitty of me, but it's just the way it is. But you have to, get a look around you besides what's underneath of you. Because if you take off in one direction, you're going to run into things. Like that rock up there. I know it's there. I know I can back off of it. Same thing behind me. I got a pretty good area behind me. Let auto hover level me. I can back it up wherever I want to. Now you'll have a little heavier of a transition when you're on a pad. Since we're on the ground here, we're on Daymar, we don't have a lot of gravity. But it works the same way. It's all you have to remember. If you try to approach your landing pad like an airplane, like you're going to roll to in, come in higher, and then just lower your ship. Come in, 50 meters instead of 10. Come in 50 meters high, and then just drop her straight down. So even when it transitions, it won't take off on you. It's really quite simple. It's not as bad as people are making it. I think they're just too heavy on their controls. I'm not having any trouble. I'm just using what it gives me. I kind of like it. And like I say, you can use your thrusters, control your hover mode, your height from the ground, because it will take off in a hurry. The more pitch you give it, the quicker you're going to move. You start getting close to the ground, just give it a little up thrust. It's just, it's not that difficult. And as I said, I got my hand off the stick. It will level itself out all by itself. Let me get it going backwards again. Hand is off the stick. And you can see that we're just not having any trouble. And it's leveling out all by itself if you give it enough time. Now, it'll take a while. It's not like it auto levels automatically real quick, but it doesn't take too long for it to auto level. And then just set her down on the ground. Like I say, it's just, people are complaining what controls you're using. I don't know. The only extra control I have, well, I don't have any extra controls. The only difference is I do have when I pitch, when I change my pitch, I do have movement coming from the ship. Because
Jamal Savage 123, SCAD.
Hey, how we doing, Jamal? But as you guys can see, it's not that difficult to control these things in hover mode. People are just making it difficult. You just have to see be able to see what you're doing. Yeah, I imagine if you're trying it from the cockpit with no landing aids, it could get pretty hairy. But just let the ship come to rest and just drop it down to the ground. Whoops. It lands just like it always did as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you have new options. Like I said, you get your pitch up and down. You will take off in one direction. People are complaining about it. But it's easy to control, and if you can clear something, you can just up thrust it to get more altitude. Take it out of VTOL mode. It's not that difficult. And I figured I'd take the Prospector and show this instead of my other ships, because this is the sloppiest running ship in mankind ever made. It really drifts a lot. So it's not like you have fine control over it. The more you tilt it when you're in VTOL mode, the more you'll take off. So
Jamal Savage 123, skidaddle skidoodle, your dick is now a noodle.
If you say so. But it's just not that difficult. Everybody's making it tough. And I actually find it kind of fun. Just got to get used to it. If you try to land it like you used to, and I basically landed like I used to, you just got to realize there's a transition area there, that if you do not keep control of your ship during the transition, it will take off, because people are trying to land coming in like this, coming in with their nose down. They're in VTOL mode, and what actually happens is you start accelerating as soon as you get into VTOL mode. See, we're losing altitude and we are accelerating. So you just want to prevent yourself from doing that. Control your descent. That's all you need to do. Raise landing gear. Cruise control.
Jamal Savage 123, you watch porn, bro?
No, I don't really have a whole lot of use for porn. Change view. Change view. Alright, we'll go back to All-Star and put it on a pad down there for everybody so we can see that it does work. Frame rates are not the best here. Probably gonna have to. Range.
Collecting data.
Might be an OEM spot here. Somewhere. Come on. Why aren't there any? Why aren't there any transition points around here?
Jamal Savage 123, SpongeBob so thirsty he could shake the world.
Well, I guess when you're a sponge, I don't understand why. We do not have any we're out of the atmosphere by now. Gonna make me do a 360? That ain't gonna get the job done. Why do we not? Range. Range.
Collecting data.
Jamal Savage 123, you watch anime.
Yes, occasionally. Range. Range.
Collecting data.
Why do I have no markers? We'll do it the east hard way. Star map. Star map.
Activating now.
Sometimes it just gotta be difficult.
Jamal Savage 123, you eat ass.
Uh-huh. Close map. Close star map. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Range.
Collecting data.
See, now it's gonna show up. Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Range.
Collecting data.
Jamal Savage 123, open star map.
Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Now we will try not to crash into the station. No promises.
Jamal Savage 123, you.
I might. Landing mode. Mobile glass.
Landing gear down.
Oh, he's over here somewhere.
Please proceed to assign
Close
landing
mobile
bay.
glass. Okay, we're over here on the corner. And what I'll do, I'll just come in a little high. We're not going to worry about auto landing. Although you could. View 4. View 4. Change view. Well, come on, move on up there. Get used to my bigger dead zone here. And there you have it. That
Landing
easy.
complete. Have a pleasant stay.
You just gotta remember to be ready
Warning,
for the transition.
you are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity.
I don't know why. Tell me I took too long. Take off.
Ascending. Retracting modules.
No, you're not.
Handing you the
You're
con.
trying, but you're not. Mobile glass.
Landing gear on.
Oops. Close mobile glass. Well, that makes absolutely no sense, does it? Mobile glass. Now I got a crime stat. What the hell for? Yeah, you just gotta love. You just gotta love PTUs.
Please proceed to
Close.
assign landing bay.
Understood.
Close mobile glass. Yep, you gotta love them. Change view. Landing mode. Never raised the landing gear, but yet they went out. I say it's just PTU. Just remember. Change view.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Of course. Yeah, give me a... Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about it. Well, come on.
Shields off.
Exit seat.
Affirmative.
Well, we'll probably die by ladder. And that's all I'm going to mess with on the PTU. I don't really care. But VTOL is not as bad as people are making it out to be, as you can tell. And the ships work just fine. Close comms. Frame rates are not very good all of a sudden. They were pretty good out on DMR. They're not now. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here. All the NPCs standing around doing nothing. Now we got stuff showing up constantly as far as... why can't we turn all that shit off? I have no idea. Okay, we're out of here. Enough for one day.